Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it's time for episode number 28 of our Pokemon Sapphire playthrough. In the last episode, we did a little bit of running around doing some stuff in the Trick House and dealing with some trainers on Cycling Road. We did get an evolution in the last episode too, so spoilers momentarily as we check out the team. But if you didn't check that episode yet, just feel free to go back and check it out. The link to the playlist is in the description. You can check that and check the episodes thus far. But what we're going to go do today is head off to the eastern half of Hoenn. We do have Surf now, so we can go ahead and cut over towards, I think the Weather Institute is the next major place we're going to be reaching. So that's what we're going to be aiming for today. But first, let's check out the team. We're going to lead with Scruff for the time being. She is the one that evolved last time. She is now in a Manectric at level 27. Static ability still. Paralyzing on contact with the relaxed nature, boosting defense and dropping speed. Holding the amulet coin for some boosted money. And she got Shockwave, Quick Attack, Odor Sleuth, and Thunder Wave. Next we have Pokémon the Hariyama, our normal buster of the Petalburg Gym. He's level 31 with the Guts ability, boosting attack with a certain special condition, and Lonely Nature, upping attack and dropping defense. Holding the Quick Claw because he's not the fastest, but he got a massive attack stat at 90. Oops, I skipped ahead. And he's got Fake Out, Rock Smash, Knock Off, and Vital Throw. Next in is Burrow, our Ninjask, who is so fast he wanted to jump ahead in the team recap. Level 27 with Speed Boost, boosting speed at the end of each turn. Same nature as Pokémon, Lonely. And holding the Silk Scarf to power up some normal type hits. Speed is a massive 100, attack is at 70. Cut, Leech Life, Swords Dance, and Double Team. Next we've got Majestic, the Swablu at level 27. Natural Cure, healing special conditions when switching out. And a Naughty Nature, upping attack while dropping special defense. And she's holding the Soothe Bell just to get a little bit happier. She has a nice special defense at 42. And Fury Attack, Peck, Sing, and Safeguard for the moveset. Next we have Smarty, our level 28 Knocked Owl, a previously returning member from previous games, Pokemon Silver namely. Insomnia ability, preventing him from falling asleep. And Docile Nature, which is neutral, so no stats are affected by that. Nice special defense at 67, and special attack and speed are at 53 each. Peck, Dream Eater, Hypnosis, and Reflect is the moveset. And last but not least for sure, Skippy the Marshtomp, our starter from Professor Birch in Little Root Town, at level 30, with the Torrent ability boosting up water moves in a pinch, Lax Nature which ups defense and drops special defense, attack is at 65, defense 64, holding the Soft Sand to power up Mudshot. We did teach him Surf, and he has Foresight and Growl as well. So, it is now time. Do we have enough Super Potions? I think we bought a good amount. Let me just double check the bag though. We've still got 18. Do we need any other healing items? I was thinking to myself, there's something, I actually want to sell some stuff. I was thinking there's something I want to do in town. Oh, Chaz, you look like you have a lot of zip. That's a good thing. Fine, I've decided. I need a favor, Chaz. Mauville City has an underground sector called New Mauville. Chaz, I'd like you to go there and switch off the generator. The generator has been running a bit haywire. It's getting unsafe. Here, this is the key to get into New Mauville. Alright, basement key. Maybe we're not heading off to the eastern half of Hoenn just yet. Don't you worry about it. It won't be a challenge to you. The entrance to New Mauville is just a short surf away out from Route 110. That's it then, you have my trust. Whoa! So, I suppose we might as well do this, because I do know we get a pretty decent item for doing this. But, first things first, I want to sell off the rare candy. Do I even want to keep these mail? You know, I kind of do, just for the sake of having them, but I'm going to put them in the PC. Why not? I never use the PC for anything, so we'll just store all my mail away in there. And I forget, I think all generations, the mail is kind of the same thing. You have to choose from preset. Actually, yeah, it's presets, slogans, and, well, not exactly slogans, but, oops, not withdraw, deposit. Just preset, what do you call them? Phrases, I guess. Let's put them all away. And I suppose they did that for, like, you know, you never know what kind of mail somebody could write if they had freedom of speech, kind of like in Animal Crossing, although they did have filters in that, if I recall. But anyway, we're going to head down here to New Mauville and get ourselves the special item for doing so. Let's go ahead and surf across. I guess they wouldn't give you this until you have the Surf HM, because otherwise you'd be sitting there like, I have this basement key, it's just burning a hole in my pocket, what do I do? Alright, so, Wingull. It's an easy knockout for our Manectric, and might as well go for some experience along the way. Try to get ourselves powered up in preparation for the next gym, because I think, from what I recall, Scruff is going to be pretty good for the next gym. And I do want to teach another move, like, I've noticed along the way, something I wasn't doing exactly in Pokemon Blue, and I guess even in Pokemon, oh, door's closed, even in Pokemon Silver, I wasn't doing this, but I want to use my starter in every gym battle if I can help it. Oh, so this is the puzzle of hitting the switches. Okay. I might get myself trapped in here. We don't have dig. I'm going to skip this for the moment, because that might be something that locks us in. But we might have to backtrack, and we're going to see, of course, a lot of random encounters of, I think, Magnemite and Voltorb down here. Level 24, so there's really not too much Scruff can do to you, but let's see what a Shockwave from our Manectric can do. If we can do at least half, I'll be happy with that. I'm not happy with that! But Supersonic misses. Alright, that's cool. Let's go ahead and just Shockwave and knock this thing out. I should probably switch into... No, the other Pokemon that are level 27 are all weak to Electric, so... That's not the best thing to do. So we're going to let Scruff continue to get these battles off, but in order to do that, I got to think of some sort of content to talk about. I suppose I can mention... That really didn't take you down? I suppose I can mention, this weekend I'm going to the X and Y Evolutions expansion pre-release for Pokemon TCG at Heroes Beacon, the Pokemon League that I professor at. That's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to be recording some more live stuff there, showing off all the new cards. I've been paralyzed by Thunderwave, but showing off a bunch of the new cards as the players open them up from their packs. Okay, this is getting annoying. That is Sonic Boom KO range. I didn't want to have to use a Super Potion against a Magnemite, but apparently I might have to do that. And we are confused again. This is so fun. Come on, take this thing down. 3 turns in a row of full paralysis. 3 turns in a row. Thank you. That was way more effort than it needed to be. I'm probably going to run from Pokemon for the rest of this adventure in New Mauville. Because what was that all about? Oh well. We managed to take down a level 24 Magnemite. This is our crowning achievement of the game. And guess what? We gotta backtrack. Watch that Magnemite come back now. Well, let's bop this switch and open up that green shutter. We're locked in, I knew it. But so yeah, the X and Y Evolutions expansion is coming out. It's going to be a pre-release on this Saturday, and I think, what is it, October 30th is when it first comes out. Are we going to mess with you? We are. We're going to do this. Alright, come on. Revenge for that first Magnemite. 2-hit KO. Do it. Critical hit. Paralyze. I know it can't paralyze. Critical hit! We're not going to waste time doing quick attack, though. You're not going to paralyze me. We're already paralyzed. I ain't got no words for that. Yes, it's a chance to paralyze, a 10% chance to paralyze, and they happened to get it after that last fight. I'm playing Pokemon Stadium 2 apparently right here, but oh well, that fight is over as well. You know, if I had repels, this would be the time I would be really tempted to use them. That being the case, since this is getting too annoying, we're just going to walk away from these fights. But anyways, the X and Y Evolutions pre-release is coming. Oh, there's an item on that button. Watch now be the time I find a shiny Pokemon, though, and I have to fight it. So this would be an easy 2-hit KO. We're going to take this one down. Level 22, gain a little experience off of this, if nothing else. And I'm trying to think. Wow. Okay, I was going to say, if you lived a 2-hit KO from a Shockwave, and if you paralyzed me with another Thunder Shock, Escape Rope, I might want to actually use that when I'm done here. But let's just explore this way before we shut any doors again. Could be some more items we can pick up. And there's one right there. So another random encounter. Oh, level 25. That's even worse than before. Bye. And what else is there to mention? Now, I think there was supposed to be some more Pokemon Sun and Moon information today. I haven't seen anything just yet. I'm going to keep my eyes peeled. And I might not have time to record anything today for it, but hopefully if there is some new information, that thing could explode. I'm out of here. But if there is new information, I missed the item, then I'll be able to get a recording thing done for it tomorrow, or maybe even later on tonight. I think that's just a way to exit, so I'm going to ignore that. I just picked up an Ultra Ball. As I said many times, I don't use anything but regular Pokeballs generally, so I can just sell that for a little bit of money at least. All we're going to find is Magnemite and Voltorb, as I expected. So I'm trying to think, compared to the remake, there's a lot more to New Mauville here than there is in the remake. I think they made it just like more simplified. Not sure why exactly, but maybe they figured, maybe they thought this was too annoying for people. It's possible. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, you're likely to explode, and I'm kind of scared that we can't escape, but you know what? Scruff is fast. So let's switch into our defensive Pokemon. This is going to be an episode where I don't speak half the time because you're rendered speechless by what you see happening. And now our defense is lowered. I put my X-Defense away, didn't I? I don't like this. Pokémon, come and take a hit if necessary, please. Paralyze Pokémon. Do it. Of course you won't. We're gonna fake you out. I know we can't run with Pokémon. He is not fast at all. And now, since we're not gonna outspeed, we're gonna Vital Throw as it tackles. Okay. I didn't want to leave Skippy in with his -2 defense in case this thing did self-destruct. And we are at that point of the game where things can start learning that, I'm pretty sure. So, let's go ahead and heal once again. Paralyze Heal. And Super Potion. Okay, I know it's worth it, but if I didn't know this was worth it, this better be worth it for what I'm going to get from Watson. So is there anything over here? Another item and a button. No! I forgot there are sometimes wild Pokemon here. What is your level? 25. So I'm going to assume we can't escape again. Let's go right away into our ground-type Marsh Stomp, who, if necessary, can one-shot this with a Mud Shot. One-shot, Mud Shot. And that's what we're going to do. Sonic Boom. So, Tackle, Sonic Boom, Screech, and Spark. So I don't think they would have self-destruct yet. I'm not going to assume they all don't have it, though, just in case the one time I don't expect it, it happens. So, better safe than sorry. But let's go ahead and activate this button, open up this shutter, and Wild Encounter. You we can easily run from. So, looks like half the episode is going to be New Mauville, and maybe I'll get some headway into the eastern half of Hoenn. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to. Wait, okay, so you're an item. Paralyze Heal. And you're a Pokemon. Random guess, but I was right. And another Voltorb. So, Skippy's not full HP, but I don't think they're going to have self-destruct. That last one, well, the last one might have learned it at level 25. And with that Screech attack, I ain't too happy. So we're going to switch again into Pokémon. I hate that I got to do all this switching, but that's what a Nuzlocke style playthrough does to you. You can't lose anybody at any point. Alright, Spark. Since I don't think Fake Out really is going to make that much of a difference, I'm just going to Vital Throw immediately. Spark again. So Pokemon's going to need a heal. I wonder if I should just leave the Paralyze or the Paralysis on him, though. Maybe. I'm going to definitely go for Super Potion on him and Skippy, though. Get them both up and fully healed. Got plenty of these Super Potions left, plus we can go and buy some more. Self-destruct. I remember... How many Pokemon did I lose in Silver to self-destruct? Offhand, I can't even recall. Okay, the shutter is still open. I know I lost my Gyarados to an explosion, and I lost my Dratini and Totodile to self-destructs. Good old Team Rocket base in Mahogany Town. Oh, I'll have memories of that from now on. Just remember, you can avoid all the self-destruct tiles. Just go around and fight the trainers instead. Alright, Voltorb, level 25 again. Wonder if we'll find any Electrode in here. So let's go into Skippy and hope they don't go for a Screech. Because if they don't, we can at least just go for a Mud Shot. Good, Tackle, we can deal with that. Let's one-hit KO. There's the Screech. As long as we don't miss the Mud Shot, we'll be okay here. Down goes the Voltorb. So, yeah, I'm going to say over half the episode is just new Mauville. And I'm not really talking about anything. I feel this is going to be a boring episode. Is there anything I can do to liven it up? I could learn Takedown. I'm not going to, but let's just check the stats regardless. So 85 accuracy, 90 power, so that's not bad power-wise, but it's not stab, plus has a chance to miss, plus there's the recoil damage. Oh, thank you. In fact, I keep forgetting, I have Growl, so if I need to, if the Voltorb does screech my defense down, I could just Growl and lower the attack. Full heal, okay, we can use that to cure the paralysis if necessary. But I think we're at the generator right about now. That should be it. Random encounter. Magnemite. Bye. We're gonna head on out of this. And there's really not much more to mention. I guess all I can talk about is... Oh wait, this is the generator. How do I turn it off? Oh wait, item. Let's get that first. Thunderstone. That was kind of worth it. Not that I'm gonna use it, but you never know. Stepped on the switch, click. Generator appears to have stopped. Yeah, the lights went out, so clearly when the lights go out, either the generator has stopped or the light bulbs all simultaneously burnt out at the same time. We're going to assume that we turned it off. So we're just gonna escape out of here now. Actually, I have the escape rope. You know what? I'm not gonna waste time with this. We've done plenty in here as it is. Let's go ahead and make use of the escape rope. If I was going through here for some training, I would fight my way out, but not with the annoyance of these things. Was I just blinking? Does that always happen? Anyway, let's go find Watson and get our reward for all that nonsense. Oh, we're gonna get attacked on the water too. Why not? Tentacool. You know what? You can take a Shockwave. Tiny little bit more experience for our Manectric. So we have about maybe 10 minutes or so left. We can forge our way on into the next part of Hoenn. I don't think we're gonna make it too far because I'm pretty sure it's a very long route leading up to the next town. But there is the Weather Institute along the way, and it's still, I don't think we're gonna make it to that either. I thought that was Watson for a second walking down. I was like, what? Alright. And there you are. Whoa! I knew it, Chaz. I knew I'd made the right choice asking you. This is my thanks. A TM containing Thunderbolt. Go on, you've earned it. I'm definitely gonna have you make use... blah, blah, blah. I wanted to say hang on to, but then I changed my mind to make use of. I'm definitely gonna make good use of that at some point. Whoa! It pleases me to no end to see the young step up and take charge. Is that an electric joke? Probably not. Blah, 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 same thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and buy some more items to make up for all the stuff we had to use in New Mauville. Some super potions and some paralyzed heals. I'm gonna grab another 10 of these. I might grab 5 of each of these healing items too. Might as well, I got the money for it. 5 more of each that they have to offer. Should I pick up any more X items? Probably, maybe. Might make use of them in the next gym. I'm gonna grab an X accuracy or two, because one of the moves I plan to use in the gym is not fully accurate. X attack, X speed. I'm gonna leave the rest of the X items for the time being. And it's funny, it's not until, like, I don't think I've really ever used X items in a playthrough, unlike, you know, just a general playthrough of my own, but, wait, I want the Acro Bike. That's what I was thinking of I wanted before I leave here. Yes! I remembered at the last second. Were you thinking about switching bikes? Yes, I'll take that Acro Bike. I think there's a few areas on the next route that you can only get to by the Acro Bike. There might also be places you can only get with the Mach Bike, but I like the Acro Bike a little bit more. It's not as fast, it's not as hard to control. And who do I want to lead with? Oh wait, we should probably heal, get our PP back. The aroma of flowers has... blah blah blah. The aroma of flowers has a magical power. It cleanses us body and soul. Let's do this. So we are leading with our electric type, and she's going to have grass type, so that's not the best. Your name is actually Rose. Level 16. I guess, yeah, we could have come out here earlier. How much will a Shockwave from our Manectric do to you? Now, I could teach Thunderbolt to Scruff, but I think I said this in the last episode. Shockwave was the TM that we got from Watson, and it always feels weird to me replacing a TM that you get from a gym leader, or just like a TM in general, at least until the TMs become multi-use in Gen 5. So, it's like, I used the Shockwave TM on Scruff. if I was going to replace it in the end, I could have used it on someone else instead, but at the time, it's kind of what we needed to do. Because I know when she does learn... Now, you have pretty good special defense, but let's just see what Shockwave does anyway. But she will learn Discharge at some point, and at that point, I might replace Shockwave anyway. I do like the fact that it always hits, but it's less power and it's... what is it? Less power and it can't paralyze. Discharge has a really good chance to paralyze, so I kind of prefer it over Shockwave. So as much as I hate removing TMs, I might have to do it. Anyway, we drop the Roselia with 2 Shockwaves, and we're going to go heal immediately, cure off Pokemon's paralysis, and get our PP back. And cure off Scruff's paralysis as well, of course. As she hits level 28, no discharge just yet. Oh dear me, I seem to have lost. You seem to have, and you have. Flowers, Pokemon. I love whatever smells nice. Stinky things? I'll pass. Are you a fan of Gloom by any chance? Because I'm going to say you're probably not. And what is it? In the Pokedex description, it says something like, you know, the drool that's coming from Gloom's mouth isn't actually a drool, it's like a honey or something. That might be just one certain Pokedex. It looks like drool. I'm going to assume it's still drool, because come on. Honey should come from the flower part, shouldn't it? Alright, so we're going to allow Burrow... No, you know what? We haven't used Majestic a lot lately, I don't think. So we're going to let Majestic lead the way. And head back over... Wrong button. I think... This might be a mistake, because I think there's an electric train we're going to deal with on the beach here, too. Even if there isn't a boat, you can cross rivers and the sea if you have a Pokemon that knows surf. Pokemon can be counted on to do so much, like the Tauros riding around bashing through rocks in the Sun and Moon demo. That's pretty cool. Actually, wait, there's a fisherman here. Are there any items? Heart Scale! Yes! We can make use of that to get some moves back in Fall Arbor Town. For fishermen, equipment is the key. But for trainers, the key ingredients are Pokemon and Heart, of course, and Heart Scale. So, I mentioned this before, but I'll reiterate. At one point when I find the area where Love Disc are found, I'm probably going to do a lot of farming for Heart Scales if we can, like, thief away any of their items. Because what I want to be able to do is make some pretty decent movesets for my Pokemon that have been advancing up... Oh no, rough skin. Advancing up throughout the generations. And Heart Scales are a good way to do that. But we took 3 rough skins in return, but we did take down the Carvana. That's pretty cool to note, though, that every single hit of a multi-hit attack, if it's a physical connecting thing, triggers the rough skin. I was beaten in Heart? Well, I did just pick up a Heart Scale, so I had a little bit of an edge on you that way. Come to think of it, fishing is a battle between a fisherman and a Pokemon. And this gentleman is a rocker. Let my melody rock your soul. Please don't. So, wait a minute. The fisherman talks about heart. This guy talks about soul. Did they already have the plans for the Heart Gold Soul Silver remakes at this point in time? Probably not, but you never know. We're gonna go to Scruff. She needs the training the most, and although we just did have a lot of fun dealing with Magnemite in New Mauville with our Manectric, sorry. We're gonna go for it again. Critical hit, no paralysis. You can't see it on camera, but Magnemite, there's the door. Goodbye. Why is this the episode of 10% chances triggering? And I'll tell you, they're triggering me a lot. Howl, alright. We're going to obliterate you with a Shockwave. So, a 25% chance... Okay, so this is a 25% chance of a 25% chance of a 25% chance. That is what? That's like 2% chance, something like that. Did I fire up Stadium 2? Am I playing a Game Boy Advance cart on the Stadium 2 emulator? I don't think I am. Well, once we deal with this trainer, we're going to go heal up again, and we're going to make a little tiny bit of headway into the next part. Thank you for the critical. That makes up for everything that has happened in this episode to this point. Not really. Dalton, get out of my way. La 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 la. Yeah, you're singing your song all right. An electric guitar doesn't always have to be noisy. It can be strummed to squeeze out this heart-stirring melody. Bye. I'm going to go heal up, get rid of all this paralysis and just wasted time. Actually... no, there's no healing for wasted time. All we can do is look forward to the future and keep on rolling ahead. But really, 3 turns full paralysis. That's like being frozen for like 8 turns straight. I think it's like a 1 in 5 chance to heal out or thaw out of ice every turn. But anyway, we're not going to experience that at any point, I'm sure. So let's go ahead and surf over. I think we'll have time for 1 battle. And why not make it the Gabby and Ty battle to round things out? Let's let our 2 level... Oh wait, so they have usually electric type and fighting type. So, best ways to deal with that, we're going to say probably Pokémon. In fact, I'm going to bring my highest level ones anyway. We'll switch into... Well, I could fake out the electric type. Let's play it safe. Our 2 level 31s will deal with these 2 trainers here. Oh, you're Chaz! Hi! Do you remember us from last time? Can you show us how much stronger you become? Okay, cue interview! Let's do this. They should have, if they have evolved, Loudred and Magneton at this point. Nope. Well, Loudred was still Magnemite. Okay. That we can handle. We can fake out the Loudred, and we can Mudshot the Magnemite. This should be... Well, it's not going to knock out the Loudred, but this should be a 1-hit KO. Even if you had Sturdy, it works a lot differently in this generation, and it's a critical hit on top of it. So down goes the Magnemite. And can we get some levels for these guys? So we're just going to go Rock Smash and Surf. Oh, yeah, Surf? Okay, Surf does not actually hit your teammate in Gen 3. That's something they added in Gen 4 to make it a little bit more, because everything that learns Surf is like, it's an HM, you can use as much as you want. I guess they wanted to put like a downside to it so you don't just spam the game with Surf. That was an intense battle. Did you get all that on camera? I hope you did. It was a thrilling victory. Arg! Do you remember? That's the quote you gave us as a battle clincher last time. Yeah, because you claimed my Shedinja from me. I never ever forget stuff like that. Last time we battled, we managed to look respectable. Anyway, what do you think? Do you want to be interviewed again? Alright. You will, thank you. Okay, I need you to describe your feelings about our battle, but it has to be short and sweet. Go! Where's the alphabet mode? Pretty much. Yeah, that's the perfect clincher. I get the feeling this will make a great TV show. There's a chance that they'll air this on TV, so make sure to look for us. Okay, we'll be seeing you. And there's a trainer there. I was going to go grab those berries, but I think we're going to round out the episode right here. We'll save it up. I want to say thanks for checking out today's episode. Sorry if it was boring during the new Mauville stuff, and I just didn't know what to talk about. Really nothing going on outside of the game that is to mention other than other videos that are on the channel. So if you want to check out some more videos, of course, check out the channel. I'm going to have, if I can get it edited in time, Pokemon TCG for the day. It might be up before this, might be up after this. I'm not sure yet. Depends, again, the editing time. But feel free to check out the link in the description of this video if you missed any episodes of Pokemon Sapphire so far. The entire playlist is down there. You can get caught up on all the episodes that have been there for the time being. And feel free to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're looking forward to in the future of Sapphire, as we have now taken our first steps into the eastern half of the Hoenn region, getting closer to some more gyms and, of course, the legendary encounter that is coming up before too long. Hopefully before really too long, because I want this game wrapped up before the Sun and Moon games come out on November 18th, because I want to jump right into a playthrough of those, or at least Moon, that I'll be getting. So with all that, I want to say again, thanks for checking out the episode. Feel free to leave a like down below if you enjoyed it, and Professor Chaz is signing off, and I'll catch you next time.